Welcome back to another TBS tutorial. Today we're looking at this throw combo that I watched recently and had to learn because it's swag AF. Into end however you want, okay? So that's what we're gonna look at today. So there's a few steps to this. First of all, you need to have a clone out to be able to do this combo. And why is that? Because it kind of looks like I'm just like throwing and then triggering the S2 super, but that's not what's happening. There's something called a Kara cancel in fighting games, which is basically cutting some other move short so that you can instead replace it with a different move. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the rewind, but cutting the rewind short. So just stopping the starting animation of it. And this is done by basically doing a plinking motion, which is basically you hit one and then the other button right next to each other. So something like this basically, where you're hitting the first button and then the second button. And the two buttons we're gonna hit is S2 and then M. So S2 M like this. And why are we doing this? Well, if we have a clone out, we're canceling the starting animations off the teleport back to be able to initiate the S2 super. If you ever watched any like pro play, they do this quite a bit actually. And I just recently learned it, so yeah, well, I didn't do it there actually. I need to. You see, when you see that kind of purple haze, purple haze around him, that's what we're gonna be needing to do. So that's the first part you need to practice, like doing the Kara motion. The second part is actually timing when to do the Kara motion after the throw. So again, the clone can actually be anywhere. The clone placement doesn't really matter, because you're just gonna like stop the starting animations of it from happening. So if we look at this again, then again the clone can be like over here. It doesn't really matter. Well, for the purposes of this, I need to be actually in the corner, and that is why is that actually? Well, because if you do a back throw, they can just get up, but if you do a front throw, they're forced to lay down quite a bit longer. So a forward throw is actually a requirement for this combo. So, hence, why I'm starting this in the corner, I'm doing this, and right after the like, like when you hear like the bat swinging, you need to do the plinking motion after that. So one, I missed it. 1, 2, oh, missed it again. There we go. And then you throw the S1 time winder. The timing of this is just absurdly strict. I mean, you have to really time the Kara cancel as early as you possibly can. You need to time the S1 time winder as early as you can. And then the next step after that, actually, is to cancel that with a down S2, which goes into that the break thing. And as you saw there, I actually missed it. So basically, I was just too slow. I was too slow there too, and I actually thought that one was good. Like you can kind of tell by the animation, because you know time is standing still due to the super. Like if she's like on the way up in a certain animation, then you can kind of go for like you're in a good spot to to attempt the combo. But I am really missing this. Jesus Christ. That must be like one frame off. Oh my god. There we go. Wow, that was actually a way harder and a lot more attempts than I expected. So, what do you do next? When she's in the time winder stun, you just basically you have to press forward on S2, because otherwise, since you're in this super, if you just press S2, you're gonna keep teleporting back. So you don't want to do that. You want to do forward S2 and charge it, smack her down to the ground. Once that happens, you just do another one of these, okay? So let's see if we can actually pull this all together. Throw the S2 super, and from here you're basically golden. You just do the tag into whatever secondary character you have, you do the thing, and you're golden. Good luck out there!